Dear boomers, I'll turn this up. Today we're going to talk about naps and longevity. Did you know that some people claim that the reason for their longevity is because they took naps all of their lives? That would be my aunt, who died at 103. She took a nap every day. She was a very creative person who started to paint at age 93. And yes, she was my number one person who taught me that naps are a tool to live longer lives. She did end up in a nursing home, but as she became very socialized within the nursing home and had a lot of relationships and people and took care of people. So that's also the key to longevity, is to serve others. We have a friend with us today. Very green Pennsylvania morning, very humid. That's also very Pennsylvania. So I've just been thinking about whether I should take naps or whether I should meditate instead of the naps, so that I don't spend too much time taking the nap, because sometimes I will take 1 hour naps, but I could meditate, say in 15-minute increments. And those meditations could act as a gratitude pause, as I have discussed many times. A gratitude pause can also contribute to longevity. Listen to the birds, everybody's happy. So listening to birdsong is a meditation. Listening to what your inner world is trying to tell you is also a meditation. So naps, though, you don't have to have an either or. You can take naps and meditate. That's probably the best way, not to make rigid rules for yourself. Taking rigid rules is not my way of playing in life. I like to be spontaneous. And sometimes I'm too spontaneous in the terms of, I just want to learn it all. I want to learn it all. And that in and of itself is exhausting. Naps are a good way to snuggle with my dog Maso. He is quite the snuggler. He loves naps more than anybody, and if he isn't taking a nap with me, he gets into mischief. But he also meditates with me. Meditate with your animals. That's another wonderful thing you can do. Meditate, nap, relax, and breathe with your animals. Our animals are the greatest barometer as to whether we are doing a good job at relaxing, or if we are doing a good job with living life in a spirit of harmony. The dogs are my harmony barometer, and one of the things I love the most is realizing that these dogs, I live with these dogs, they like to have their own little routines of coming and going, running out into the yard and barking at a rabbit. I may have mentioned that they discovered a rabbit nest in my yard, and they systematically took care of that. And that made Pearl, especially my old dog, is very happy. The enzymes that she got from eating those tiny rabbits kind of took her into the next few days of just panting with glee and looking at me with great love. So, living with the animals and napping with the animals, meditating with the animals is one of my greatest joys. And if I did live with anybody else, they might require more of my attention, and that attention would be taken away from the dogs. And of course, if I lived with anybody, they would have to love dogs. And that's not always a given. It's so hot today that even Maso he's happy. I've decided I need to take more frequent walks with Maso. And I have a street strider. I need to ride the street strider for my health. I have certain other exercise items, like a rebounder. If I can't get my 1,000 steps, I'll rebound until I do, and dance. Dancing is one of my favorite things. So, dancing is a meditation. Will Johnson, my meditation teacher, often says that the meditation itself, when you're sitting on the cushion, produces quite a lot of motion. And that motion can be changed into a dance of gratitude, a dance of thanksgiving, and a dance that displays to the universe that you love your life. Loving your life is part of what we have to do, and as everything we do must point towards the great blessings that come about through loving your life. The greenery here in Pennsylvania is just unbelievably beautiful. The green is the color of the heart chakra. And as you go out and see anything that shows you a green, not all parts of the world are as green as this. The four seasons often give us that kind of joy and blessing. So the green here is the color of the heart chakra. That color in and of itself is enlivening. The vibrations of the heart, breathing through the heart to the brain and back from the brain to the heart and down through the body, is a great way to rest and to feel that you are one with the universe. So getting back to the harmony barometers that I live with, they show me, they know when I'm a little upset or if I'm not quite in sync with the world. They are my friends. I love them. My little boy here is my business mascot. I may have mentioned that several times. He has really understood me in terms of very much being with me all the time. And that I do appreciate so much. I appreciate it. He's my boy. This green can be breathed into the heart. As you breathe through the heart, you can breathe in this green, and it will enhance the heart vibrations of love. As I said yesterday, we have to surrender until we know. What is it that we need to know? We need to know that we are in line with the universe. We are in line with that which is love. And when we bring this kind of vibration of green into our heart, we are enlivening and also unpeeling layers that have to do with loving even more. I don't think there's ever comes a point when you love enough. And breathing through the heart and breathing to the brain and breathing through the body gives us permission to love our lives, to love the people in our lives and the animal in our lives, to slow down and be at one with the universe and be outside. Go outside and walk, as I am doing and Maso is doing with me. Very important to arouse the energy of peace and love through the walking. You can do walking meditation. Breathe, breathe, breathe with each step. Breathe for the world. Breathe, breathe, breathe through the heart. And breathe, breathe, breathe through the whole body. do remember to click on this video that's going to show up right over here and subscribe to my channel. Love, love, love. Bye-bye.